Have you ever wished that your cat could talk to you? Well, they are, and today we're going to give you tips on how to read their behavior, as well as some great ways to stay connected with the Arizona Humane Society. That and so much more right here on Pets on Parade. Good afternoon, this is Pets on Parade, brought to you by 3TV. My name is Kelsey Dickerson with the Arizona Humane Society. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and we hope that everyone had a safe and fun 4th of July celebration earlier this week, and that all of your pets are safe at home watching with us. Now today we have some incredible pets who have awesome stories, including Peanut, who you would never guess what happened to this little cutie. And we're going to introduce you to him in just a little bit. And coming up later in the show, we're going to tell you what this picture is from. Spoiler alert, it's super cute and it's something that you can do for a loved one or even for a company outing. Now I don't know if you've noticed, but kitten season is in full swing. So lucky you get lots of kittens on the show today, including Lucy and Felicia, a lovely set of sisters who cannot wait to make their TV debut, as you can tell. And before we meet those two cuties, I want to introduce you to the cutie in my arms. This is Latigra. She is a 9-week-old Siamese beauty that was brought in as a healthy stray along with her siblings and mom. As with any kitty, cat, or animal for that matter, it is important to keep in mind the needs of the pet you will be adopting. This little girl, she will need plenty of toys to play with, special kitten food until she's considered an adult cat, and a family that will help socialize her so she isn't afraid of things when she grows up. And as you can see, she is just such a love bug, and she wants to meet you. This is Latigra. Now, I wanted to make a joke about something earlier with Bye Felicia or Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds or something like that, but as we all know, I can't sing, so hopefully you guys can do a better introduction of these cuties.
Lucy here, she's playing her own tunes over with Kathy, having a good time. She's just playing like mad. And then look at this sweetheart. She is just loving on me. Both of them are such happy kittens. They had a really rough start, though. They were actually found inside a car engine. And this litter of kittens, thank goodness the owner of the car noticed. And the owner did a great thing. She was able to actually keep the kittens until they were big enough to come into the shelter to be spayed and neutered. So carrying in place where she kept them at her house was a huge help to us. And as you can see, they're happy and healthy, and they are ready to be in your home playing and loving on you.
Oh my goodness, they are just absolutely loving that. Kathy, I think you have the rambunctious one. I don't know. Thanks, ladies. And if you like keeping up with the Arizona Humane Society, we need your help on social media. So due to a few new rules put into place by Facebook and Instagram, if you want to keep seeing our adorable pets, our rescue stories, and upcoming events, and even more, we need to hear from you. So make sure you leave a comment on our posts on both Facebook and Instagram so that these social outlets recognize how much you love seeing the pets that we rescue, heal, adopt, and advocate for. So to make sure you don't miss a thing, make sure you follow us and comment. Now our next guest would be a great new character for the Peanuts cartoon. What a great name for that little cutie, Lisa.
This is Peanut, and we've got Peanut as a corgi, maybe a dachshund mix, I'm guessing, a long-haired dachshund mix. But so gosh only knows what he is. He's one of the cuter dogs I've seen in a while. And he has a really sad story. Somebody abandoned little Peanut inside a PetSmart store with a note attached to his collar saying they could no longer care for him and they hope that somebody gives him a wonderful home. So how sad is that? This little guy was abandoned with a note on his collar. If they could only talk to us, it would be so much easier. So he has been checked out by our vets. He's 2 years old. Friendly as can be. He wants to be on my lap, but I'm putting him here so you can just get a feel for his size. He's got this beautiful flowing tail. Very friendly, wants to give you kisses. But we do have a pet resource center. If you ever find yourself or know someone who needs some assistance with their pet, please call into our pet resource center. All kinds of things we can give you there, low-cost vet options, vets that'll work with you, you know, food. We can lead you to the right people who can donate food, all kinds of things like that. All resources that should you ever need to rehome your pet or not know what to do, and it has to do with an animal, please give us a call. And Peanut, I'm sure, will be adopted in no time to a loving family.
Oh my goodness, look at that little curly fur. I'm sure he will be. Thank you, Lisa. And we want to warn you that this first pic is a little hard to see, so brace yourselves, but it definitely represents the incredible work that's done by our field team, our Second Chance Animal Trauma Hospital, and our incredible foster heroes, as well as our volunteers. This transformation celebrates AHS alum Chloe, who was rescued after she was abandoned in a church parking lot covered in feces. She was skin and bones, as you can see, and was so weak that she had to be carried to the ambulance to be taken to our trauma hospital. Now, even in the condition she was found in, her love for humans has never wavered. When any new friends approached her, you could hear her tail thumping in excitement from across the room. And in spite of what's been done to her, she'll fly across the room to give you a kiss, says her mom, Daphne. She genuinely just loves people. It really is incredible that with patience, love, and kindness, how these animals can completely turn around both mentally and physically, and we can learn so much from them. So happy for you, Chloe, and we're hoping that this kitty also has a similar story. Pretty sure that his name is because he looks like a straight-up bobcat, Perry.
And you're right, Kelsey. Little Bobbers here is a stray, and a beautiful one at that. The good news is that Little Bobbers came in with his mama and siblings, and that makes a world of difference in socialization when they have their mother with them. So they learn all the really good behaviors that mom teaches them, and they learn to get along with siblings, and they learn all the socialization stuff that they don't get. Also, you know, for socialization, it's really important just for lifespan. You know, a feral in the wild with no other support is going to live about 2 years or so. In a colony of cats where they've got some more around them, about 5 years, and then, of course, in a home with humans and, again, lots of care, 10 years or so. So it's very important. Little Bobbers here is absolutely gorgeous, like you said, like a little bobcat. Turn around, there we go. There's little tufts of ears, little triangular head, and beautiful tabby markings. This is a fantastic looking little kitten. Come on down and get the Bobbers.
Yes, thank you, Perry. Now, the Arizona Humane Society has definitely seen an uptick in large-scale intakes recently, or more commonly known as hoarding situations. And this cutie pie's name is Morris, and he has been in safe foster for over 80 days now, since he doesn't do too well in a kennel. As you may know, it's a little harder for these guys to get adopted since they're not on our floor, but this guy likes spending time cuddling with his humans while watching birds in the window and lounging. Morris does take a little while to warm up and needs some patience, so if you'd like to meet him, call us at 602-997-7585, extension 2145. Now, our next cutie's name was originally named Clean, but I think Eileen fits her a little bit better. And Bree, she has just been a bundle of energy for you.
Bundle of energy, but she had a really rough start. She was found tied up in a backyard with no food or water, and that really scared the neighbors, and they called our field team, thank goodness. The owner had been in a terrible accident, had been hospitalized. So super important to keep that in mind when you have a pet, that you want to make sure that somebody's checking on them in case something happens to you. So definitely be communicating that to your family. This sweetheart here, though, we're going to be able to help her because the owner could not handle her excitement, and she's just a complete love. She'd be great for going on hikes. She's a great size. I think she's showing off her muscular body. As you can see, she's very treat motivated, and she just wants to be friends with everyone here in the studio. So definitely consider coming down and meeting her. She's about 1 year old.
Well, maybe her name was Clean before, because if you put like a Swiffer on her tail, your house will be clean in no time. It's going a million miles a minute. Thanks, Bree. Now, have you ever wished that your pet could talk to you? Well, like we said, they are. And we have a video to help break down those communication barriers between you and your pet cats. So make sure you keep it tuned right here to Pets on Parade.